As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Western New York. And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Tight. What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Again, it's Cook. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Regular.
4th down, here's Allen. He's got it to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now the shotgun give to Cook. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Another one caught by Coleman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Troy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Been lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams to throw. Hits his running back. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Hey, hold, buddy! Move! Go!
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Alert! Regular.
Back to the air. Allen. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
319!
Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Five wide.
They'll go. Allen. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of the line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. It's the connection to James Conner. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll get back to Orchard Park after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Under the catch for Luther Burden. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs. But so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Try to run it with Conner. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. It's a James Conner touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean,
that's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And not from the pistol to Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Allen setting up play action. This one's caught. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Stop. Round 80. Done.
Here's Allen. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. On 1st down, they'll run. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 3rd and 2. Williams. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Here's Williams. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 1st down, Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Bills take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they get this down to the 28. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. First down throw for Allen. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Timer pass to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. In a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Give now to the running back. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams set to pass. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. This is Loveland working the right side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down throw by Williams. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Through the second level at the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Allen now on first down. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Alert! What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What's up?
On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Middle. Half 10. What's up?
3rd and long, it's Allen. This one falls incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
4th and forever coming up.
56, 56. 180. Half. What's up?
They'll throw it. Looking for Kincaid, but it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Is a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's Williams. Looking the sideline, that's Odunze. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Bears will line up for
Williams trying to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Regular. Brown 80. Look out.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Pass on for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Bears 20, Bills 13. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
Williams with 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st down and goal. At the 3-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
56. 180. Stop. Monday. Alert. What's that?
Blitz coming here. Allen bails out of the pocket quick. Pushing for the end zone. And it holds the football. It's not loose. And the fumble recovery is made. That is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot at it.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
Offense up to the line fast.
What's that?
On the sneak, it's Allen. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain isn't. Up for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't lightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Williams from the gun. Buying some time right. He takes it himself.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bears clinging to a 1-point lead. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. One in behind center with Swift. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Setting up to pass. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's got the 1st down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch the Mish win. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st down, Chicago.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.